Sports Time. Bryant and Darian with you this afternoon. No Brett. He's back tomorrow to wrap up the weekend, Thursday and Friday, but taking some personal days off, just a little time off, much needed vacation with everything he's got going on with Ole Miss football, obviously this gig. So he took a couple days off. He'll be back tomorrow, but we have so much to get to over these next 3 hours. The Grizzlies, they're back in action tonight, hosting LeBron James, Bronny James, and the Lakers. Anthony Davis, will he play? Won't he play? He's listed as questionable right now, but it sounds like he was at shoot-around earlier today for the Lakers. We'll talk about that. College football playoff rankings, they came out last night. We'll discuss that at length. We'll talk some college basketball as a couple days away from, obviously, Memphis football at home against Rice, and then also the basketball team, their second game of the season on the road against UNLV. So a lot to get to over these next 3 hours. Darian, let's start, though, with the college football playoff rankings. I was a little disappointed. I'll be honest. I was excited to watch it last night, and I'm still not completely sure. I should have gone back and looked, so shame on me. But I thought it was an hour-long show, and very well might have been, and I think was. So I'm thinking, okay, we get done here at 6 o'clock. I will be able to drive home. Now, I live about 15, 20 minutes away from here, right?
All right.
With traffic and everything, it takes me about 15, 20 minutes to get home. 20 minutes is if traffic is bad, right? So I'm like, I'll be able to get home, get inside, and turn the television on and see them reveal the 12 teams in the first batch of the college football playoff rankings. I'm like pulling into my neighborhood last night, and I get like 3 tweets that are, here's the bracket. Here's what the bracket looks like on the first college football playoff ranking. So I just didn't watch it after that. Once I knew the rankings, I was good with that.
Check that on it.
Yeah, I mean, I was fine. So let's go through what the committee told us last night and what this means going forward for the rest of the college football season and this weekend. So I'll start off, just quickly run through 25 through 13, and then we'll get to the top 12. So 25, Army, 24, Missouri, 23, Clemson, 22, Louisville, 21, Washington State, 20, Colorado, 19, Kansas State, 18, Pittsburgh, 17, Iowa State, 16, Ole Miss, 15, LSU, 14, Texas A&M, 13, SMU. So that is 25 through 13, which means the teams kind of outside looking in, SMU and Texas A&M are really right there looking in, and then you've got LSU and Ole Miss kind of right after those guys, right outside. So now we get to the top 12. At number 12, Boise State. 11, Alabama. 10, Notre Dame. 9, BYU. 8, Indiana. 7, Tennessee. 6, Penn State. 5, Texas. 4, Miami. 3, Georgia. 2, Ohio State. And number 1, Oregon. So what this means for the brackets gets a little complicated now, right? Because your top 4 are Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia, Miami, which means your top 4 seeds, because rankings and seeds are different, Oregon number 1 seed, Georgia number 2 seed, Miami number 3 seed, and BYU the number 4 seed, because we know those top 4 seeds go to the top 4 conference champions. So that would be